Hello and welcome to Hurlingham Travel TV. I'm Laura and today we are going to meet with Patrizia Hofer, who is the general manager of the St. Regis Hotel in Venice. Ciao Patrizia, and many thanks for joining us today. Please tell us the highlights of your career in the luxury hospitality and how you're finally here at the St. Regis Venice.
I started my main part of my career in Marriott around 20 years ago at the Hotel Arts in Barcelona. It was one of the most unique properties at the Ritz-Carlton at that time, and it was a very tough school, but a very enriching experience because I had the opportunity to work in all the departments of the rooms division. And after 6 years, I had the pleasure to do a very iconic opening there with Ritz-Carlton Hong Kong. I was there for a few weeks, for a month, to be part of the trainers and to really see a different kind of luxury. You know, in the Asia continent, luxury is completely different comparing to Europe. So it was as well, again, a very enriching experience. And then I came back and started my career as a rooms executive at the Bulgari in Milano. That was a new brand, not anymore with Ritz-Carlton. Bulgari as a brand already is very famous for the brand itself, for the luxury, for the positioning. And I would say what I learned from the luxury hospitality point of view, less is more. That is really the Bulgari vision and the Bulgari way of doing things. And after that, I really developed into I learned really how to make sure that the details are the most important thing in the property. So everywhere I go and everywhere I work, I always start from the very beginning, from the entrance, and then slowly through the entire hotel, and then to the service, of course, service experience, to go into the details. And I would say I have taken that from the Bulgari. And then after the Bulgari, I had some other openings that I did with the Ritz-Carlton, again, which is always luxury. And then I ended up in Middle East, which was, again, a completely different environment. The luxury in the Arabic countries, of course, is very opulent. It's everything gold and marble. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter where you work and how beautiful the properties are. It's all about the service. It's all about the genuine care and the bespoke little details that we provide while we are serving our customers, our guests. And again, I learned that at the end, less is more. And as much as you know your guests, we have to study the preferences and we need to make a very personalized experience. And now, even more during these difficult times, I have seen that at the end of the day, what really counts is not how beautiful and how luxury the property itself is, which of course is very important. It's all about the human touch. And if we are able as a team, I always say the team is not the front of the house or the person who checks you in, but the entire team, from the sales to the marketing to finance. If everyone works together as a team and helping to support to create this memorable, very personalized experience for guests, that's when you make a big difference, because you will be remembered as a person, not anymore as a product or as a facility, but as a person or as a place which has memories. So people remember memories, right? They don't remember maybe if the chair was gold or pink or velvet, but they remember how they felt in that hotel because of that special person. So I push from the housekeeping, like everyone in the hotel, to really create this very personalized experience. And I think this is about luxury, and this is about my experience in my last 20 years.
What was the most special moment from your work at this hotel?
The most special moment, I would say, was my first day when I arrived. Venice is famous for its open air museum and all the history and art, of course. But when I arrived, in the moment when you come to the airport and you have this taxi standing for you, this very beautiful wooden, very luxurious taxi, and you have a gentleman in there waiting for you and he knows your name. And, you know, I felt this personalized service from the first beginning. And then you step into this taxi and then you drive over the water. it is such a unique experience. If you have never been in Venice before, it is really wow. So I would say that arrival moment was not only the environment and the scenography was already authentic, but also this very personalized service. And then arriving to the hotel again, you know, you don't enter from a normal door, you enter from the water, through the riva, La Riva, we call it here in Venice. And then you have again somebody waiting for you, taking your luggage, he knows your name. You go to, I went to my room, they gave me an upgrade to a beautiful suite. I had a lot of little amenities with nice notes from the entire team. This is a moment that I remember, and it's exactly what I want to recreate for my guests as well.
What is the number one comment that you hear from your guests?
We don't have only one comment, I have to say. We have a combination of a few comments, and it's really the combination and the positioning to have. The hotel has been not designed as a normal hotel. We even had a residence art curator who really, together with the designer, created this really artistic design concept. So you feel everywhere you go, the art is everywhere. So we get a lot of positive comments about the design and the art that you can feel throughout the property. But then this is not the only thing. Then the next most important comment is that the food. We have a very special chef. She's from Sicily, and she creates very unique, high-end, but very local, but somehow also Sicilian food experiences, which on top of the view that we have. Like you can imagine, you have a spaghetti al pomodoro, but you have the best spaghetti al pomodoro, and you have it in the best location with the best view. We face not only the Church of Santa Maria, but we have also San Giorgio. Like you have a several line of again open air feel, open museum feeling. So I think all this combination of the art, the design, the exceptional food, the views, and then last but not least, of course, it goes always back to our hosts, as we call them in San Regis. It's our associates, our hosts who really take care with the butler service. So the very uniqueness and the big differentiation between us and others, other five-star properties, is the butler service. So you will see, if you go into TripAdvisor or you go into booking.com or any other guest satisfaction comment online tool, you will see that guests talk specifically about our butlers, which is again a person who takes care of you from the beginning, even prior you book, and then he will take care of you while you arrive, but then he will take care of your room, he will unpack your laundry, he will clean your shoes, he will know your preferences, he will make you a very personalized amenity program, he will escort you to a boutique if you want to make shopping, he will bring your shopping bags back home and extend them nicely on your wardrobe, he will help you to pack your luggage. So it's really this, you know, old-fashioned butler, but in a modern twist way, and guests really love it.
Have you observed any changes in the luxury hospitality recently?
Few changes I may have realized, and of course the level of cleanliness which is expected now from our hotels are escalated to 200%, right? It was always basic to have a clean and exceptional cleanliness in the hotels, but now with COVID it has become clinical clean. So it's not anymore just a normal clean. So this is it's a very important, I think customers, when they choose luxury properties, they really also look into that. And as bigger the property it is, but I don't mean bigger in size of rooms, but in spaces, and having spacious rooms and spacious lobby, and you know that the restaurant is not too crowded. So there is a bigger interest of having bigger spaces where guests feel more comfortable to walk and not to feel crowded, which in our case, we are lucky, because normally in Venice, hotels are quite small and very small rooms and small corridors. Everything is very small. But here with the renovation they have done, they had already the vision of really of the spacious and very bright, very positive vibes. And last but not least, even more escalated, I have seen the local, authentic experiences. Guests they really want to feel that you know the little secrets and gems in the city, and they really want to find that experiences that they don't find if they go to a normal property. So in the luxury, it has to be all extremely sophisticated in the experience of something unique that you can share when you go home with your friends. You say, yes, I have been in, I don't know, but for example, we have this tour to Berengo, one of the most famous glass artists in Venice, but we have the access to his fabric, and we can watch how the masters are producing the glass.
How does your perfect day off in Venice look like?
So my family, I have a son and a husband, are very sports fanatic. So when there is wind, we go kite surfing. So it's a little bit unexpected for Venice, not the typical Venetian maybe style of an off day. If we don't have wind, then we go golfing. We are golfers. You have beautiful golf courses very close to the hotel. One is in the Lido, one is in Mestre, another one is in Jesolo. So we play golf together with our little son who starts now the classes as well. So we try to be out in the nature and do sports. If all those doesn't work, at the end of the day, we always love to have a good aperitivo in the campo and facing the nice view and enjoying the beautiful light that you have in Venice. Venice is, I have also learned from the artist that Venice is a very special light, and I can really reconfirm that. So around 5-6 p.m. there is nothing more beautiful than enjoying a beautiful aperitivo in one of the campos, how they call it here, or on one of the terraces facing the Grand Canal. So that's it, very simple.